Bitcoins and beer, Bitcoins and beer. Here is Norm, he's a storm as he screams and raves and rants. He is here drinking beer, spilling Bitcoins on his pants. Hello, it's me, Norm, again. Here once again to drink beer and rant about Bitcoins. And today's beer is Torpedo once again because it's a reasonable price over La Paz Liquor, as well as lottery tickets are a reasonable price there. They sell the Mega Million tickets for only $1 a piece, and they're not last week's version. But and speaking of that, Bitcoin is on sale right now. It's way low. Let me check the price if I have it on this computer. Yes, it's $8,572. What a steal! It's on sale. Major fire sale right now. Don't fear the FUD. More cowbell. Seasons don't fear the FUD, neither does the sun, the wind, or the rain. Don't fear the FUD. More cowbell. FUD, in case you don't know, of the anagram, it stands for not Elmer Fudd, the Rabbit Slayer. It stands for fear, uncertainty, and doubt. It's actually an old term. It's a 20-year-old term. And I gotta go let the dog out. I'll be right back. You okay? Open the door. Go. That's Harry the Bitcoin dog. He's adorable. And he's saved by Bitcoin, by the way. Let me get him. He's saved by Bitcoin. He's actually going almost completely blind. His diabetes. And if it wasn't for Bitcoin, I would have put him down a long time ago. That's where a majority of my Bitcoins went. To him. Alright. So, let's get back to it. So, Bitcoin is down right now. Due to a lot of different variables there. A lot of it's FUD. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. It's an old computer term. Been around for 20 years. But here's the good news. One of the biggest problems, now he wants in the other one. I'll be right back. Okay. I gotta go feed him and give him his insulin in about 25 minutes, so hopefully this won't be too long. But, so, one of the biggest problems with Bitcoin right now, besides the FUD, and that's make-believe FUD, by the way. That's just stuff that dishonest people. Bitcoin is honest. Well, cryptocurrency is honest. I should go there. And dishonest people make a lot of money off of people like us with in the financial industry. Believe it or not. Yes, they do. They don't want you to know this, but people in the financial industry make a lot of money off of the middle class. Believe it or not. With dishonesty. And Bitcoin is, cryptocurrency, the blockchain I should say, is an honest system. Not giving them much wiggle room to weasel out of. Or weasel the money out of you, basically. But here's what I was going towards. One of the biggest problems that Bitcoin has had was there wasn't enough bridges to mend the way between the current fiat system and Bitcoin. There are very few bridges. The reason why Coinbase is so popular is because that was, one of the main bridges. Mt. Gox gave it a value, but it still wasn't really a bridge. You just gave it a value. And all these exchanges are giving it value, kind of pegging it to the US dollar, when all these other little altcoins are actually pegged to Bitcoin, which is very difficult for some people that don't deal with other currencies to understand, where with something not pegged to the US dollar, sounds like fireworks or gunshots are going off outside, which is kind of scary. I should close my door, but I'll keep on going because I don't want to lose my train of thought and end up in Brooklyn or the Bronx or something. So, a lot of these other cryptocurrencies are pegged to Bitcoin and not the US dollar. And because we kind of peg Bitcoin to the US dollar, you kind of value it at the US dollar. You don't understand when Bitcoin rises and lowers, it's like a tide, and all the boats rise and lower because they're all pegged Bitcoin. When the Bitcoin prices go up, they will all go up because there are still not a lot of pathways to buy Bitcoin or buy altcoins without buying Bitcoin first, because you have to buy Bitcoin for most exchanges. And then there's Ethereum and a couple of other ones you can buy them with, of course, but you still have to buy Bitcoin unless you go through Coinbase, which is a bottleneck right now, which is keeping the whole market down. It's a bottleneck. And you only can buy, four last time I looked. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, and Ethereum. Right now. The more of these that open, like what I was talking about the other day with Robinhood, it sounded like a great idea, and I'll put my referral link down in the comments, hopefully, if I remember it, for you, if you want to check out Robinhood and wait in line. Robinhood was one of the first ones where you can buy actual fractions of stock. And a lot of people, Coinbase doesn't really explain this very well. You can buy fractions of Bitcoin. You can actually only buy $10 or $15 of Bitcoin. Robinhood, you can buy fractions of stock, which, I think it was Aristotle said, shoot, I should have looked this up. Aristotle said that the definition of money, it must be divisible, which is part of buying a fraction of the coin. I always wondered when I was a kid why a quarter was called 2 bits. My grandfather always, here's 2 bits, get out of here, I'll buy some bubble gum. But this is a quarter, and 50 cents would have been 2 bits. But that's because back in the olden days, they used to value money off silver and gold and precious metals. But a silver dollar was worth $1, and they would break it up into 8. They would cut slivers off of it into 8 bits. 2 bits of that, of course, is a quarter. So that's a little bit of history there for you, monetary history, if it's worth anything to you. Learned it at Disneyland, Pirates of the Caribbean, 1977. So, I lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah, so I was talking about, bridges from fiat to Bitcoin. When I'm talking fiat, I'm not talking about fabricated auto, the car company, what was it? is fabricated, like, it stands for, that's an anagram too, for like fabricated Italian auto parts or something like that. Or fix it again, Tony. But found on a road dead Ford. I had a lot of good Fords though. But yeah, okay, you get the idea, hopefully. So, there is another bridge opened just yesterday, the Cash App, which was, I believe, Square and some guy from Twitter. It's been around for a while. You can actually put money into it and take money out of it, and they start to accept Bitcoin, being able to send and receive Bitcoin yesterday. I actually downloaded the app and bought $5 worth of Bitcoin. See how it worked. Still can't figure out how to transfer that Bitcoin out of there, but who knows. I'll put my actually Cash App referral link, and if you want to sign up for it and download it, once you start using it, allegedly you'll get $5, and hopefully so will I. But so that's another bridge to buy Bitcoin. So you got to remember, there's only going to be 21 million Bitcoins ever around. And think of the population of the Earth, and if people start using Bitcoins, and there's only going to be 21 million, and there's approximately probably half of those available, and maybe right now, and then maybe 40% of the ones that are available are owned by like maybe 20 people still. If those 20 people are still around, because I speculate maybe 20% of the ones that are around are probably lost forever. I know I lost a couple. A couple of those are mine. And I know maybe the first block, Genesis block, is probably lost forever, which is what, 50? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's 50 Bitcoins. Maybe more, but the first blocks are, a lot of them are lost forever because people gave up on the idea a long time ago and just like threw away their keys or forgot them or whatever. I lost them because you shouldn't try to Bitcoin when you're drunk. By the way, that's what Dogecoin's for. That's what Dogecoin's for. So, I will put my Cash App. Yeah, it costs you nothing to sign up. You do have to link a account with it if you want to give up your whatever, your privacy or whatever, your bank account information. You do the same thing with PayPal, for that matter. And if you want to sign up for it, sign up for it. If you don't, don't. But I'm just saying, it's another bridge to fiat. Every bridge that is made makes up for the FUD that burns the bridge. That kills the rabbit. He actually never kills the rabbit. Rabbit's too clever for him, by the way. So, hopefully this was useful. Satoshi saved, Satoshi earned. Cheers. Enjoy your Bitcoin. Enjoy your beer.